So we drove 6 hours to West Virginia and we were planning on camping, but there's flash flood watches, and with all the floods that have been happening lately, that it was best to just stay off of the river tonight. We found this amazing Treehouse Airbnb, and in the morning we're gonna wake up, we're gonna do a hike to a waterfall where we're hopefully gonna swim, hoping that it's hot enough to even get in, and then decide from there whether we want to maybe get another night here or try to follow through with camping. So this cabin is primitive style, so they actually use solar panels to power it. There's no shower, there's an outhouse with compost, which is the first time I've seen someone using a compost system, which is pretty nice. It has a deck that surrounds the entire top of the structure, so there's views from every single direction. So tonight Ryan is cooking bison burgers with basmati rice. He found this pre-made rice at the store on the shelf and thought it'd be a great way to not have to do too much cooking. And then in our travels, we found this little stop that had bison everything, and we picked up these frozen bison burgers.
I'm gonna cook it at a lower heat because they're frozen, and I don't want them to cook too fast on the outside, so cook it lower, let it melt a bit.
So 20 minutes up the road from the cabin is Spruce Knob, which is the highest point in West Virginia. It's sunset, it's foggy, and I'm talking quiet because we're trying to spot animals. We're having a competition to see who can get better wildlife photos with their phone. No. So after just a short hike from the parking lot, we made it to the stone fire tower. It's a nice view. Take my word for it, but it's foggy, so all we get is the beautiful pine trees, which is eerie and beautiful, so I'll take it. Okay, so we're doing a hike to a waterfall today. I thought it was 5 miles like out and back, but then I downloaded it on All Trails and it says 10 miles out and back, so we'll see what's happening. Anyways, I have waters for both of us, and this is just the different snacks that we're bringing. Beef jerky. And we have these crackers, Lenny and Larry cookies, these Bobo oatmeal bites. These are delicious if you haven't tried them. Uncrustables. And then this is just a snack mix that I picked up from our local store. These are like 75 cents each, 65 cents each. It's got like Cheez-Its, pretzels, Bugles, M&M's, just like a mix of all the yummy stuff. I'm a bit of a snacker, so I like to overpack on snacks. I usually end up eating most of mine. He doesn't eat too much of his, but they're there if he needs it. We just started the hike, and it starts off right away in a pine forest. I didn't know that's how it started. Pine forests are my absolute favorite. They're more rare on this coast, so anytime we end up in one, we're very, very happy. So we went off the beaten path. Oh my God, we found this beautiful river. There's a campsite right here behind. Looks like someone was cooking at it. And this spot is like epic because you have a river coming from this side, right? And then on the other side of the campsite, it's the river again, and then it meets down here. So you're literally like camping on a peninsula. That is really, really neat. This is a really hard trail to get through because everything's so pretty. I think we've been on this for like over an hour. We probably have barely walked like half a mile. We keep getting pulled off. There's so much to look at. So, fun trail. He's all taking pictures of mushrooms. It's getting a little bushwhacky here. Oh my God, I just got all in the mud. Oh gosh, gotta love the T-Rex.
Muddy feet?
The sun's peeking. Got some red flowers here. Looks like we're going into a slightly new biome. It's always exciting on these trails when the scenery starts to change. You start to see new plants and new flowers. These little red ones just started blooming all near where we live as well. One of the coolest things about living in the mountains is actually not only getting seasons, but getting to see all of the florals blooming. I feel like every 2 weeks it's like a new batch of flowers, fresh colors. This is starting to feel like a scene from the Little Red Riding Hood. We activated a side quest. So we have a slightly unfortunate situation unfolding here. We just heard some loud thunder, and you know, we don't really play with lightning, no one should. But we're 2.4 miles in. Oh man, we gotta turn around. We really wanted to see the waterfall, not gonna happen today because of thunder. It said 2.5 miles in, but we are about there now and no sign of it. So guess we're gonna have to come back for another trip. When they say that the weather in the mountains changes so fast, oh my god, they mean it. So we're under trees right now, but every time we get to an opening, we're trail running through it all. The lightning is, yeah, thunder's loud. We're soaked. It's just kind of fun though. It's like flooding. Oh my god. Soaked. This is my jacket. Here's his shirt. Oh yeah. We never made it into the waterfall, but the water fell on us.